Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're beginning a new adventure on Toy SoldierS Cherno. This is a fresh map. Sub-zero temperatures, reduced loot, KOS map wide. No safe zone, no trader. I've challenged my team to hop on and hunt each other, namely myself. We're all heading to Starry Sabor and we're gonna slug it out. I've drawn a Solnishny spawn, and as I see, someone's been busy. There's a dead infected in front of me. I'm going to have to be cautious. I'm going to fill up on water here a little bit. And I already know that there's no police station in this town, but there is a military barracks. We're going to head straight there to see if we can't get a firearm. As you can see from my stats, I'm cold and hungry, and my health is depleting because of the cold. So we're going to have to get our clothing squared straight away. But the food table is pretty low. And I know I'm not going to find anything here, and I'm going to have to forage off the land. So I'm not going to waste time and energy looting up a town that has very little to offer. Get off the coast and push north. Bone dry. Looks like I'm a day late and $1 short. I'll take those cargo pants though, and we'll craft our shorts, and we'll make a face mask. And would you look at that? I didn't need to. There's a ski mask sitting right up there on the box. We'll just leave my face mask on the floor for the next survivor. Now, like I said before, this is a hardcore server, so the loot table is decreased. I'm not going to waste my time and energy in direct competition for loot that isn't there in this spawn town. I'm going to take a risk, put my neck on the line, and we're going to push uphill and down into Three Valleys. And then we're going to deviate south into Tulga. On most servers, you really only need to pay attention to your food and water. But in this particular server, the temperature. The temperature will kill you, folks. You don't want to wait too long when you get wet. You want to wring your clothes out, start a fire, and dry up real fast. Hypothermia will set in. You see that? It's not a large city, but it's a big enough town that I'd waste all my hydration and nutrition looking for something that may not exist. The only saving grace in this town? The random chickens. If you hear a chicken, kill it, clean it, cook it, and eat it. It's your best friend. And when you see an article of clothing, you might not want to wear it, but damn sure you're going to cut it up and use it for rags. Those rags are essential. I'm trying to keep warm. The sky is starting to look a little overcast. I'm going to harvest the materials I need to start a fire now, before it happens. Because just like real life, wet wood don't burn, folks. You can try and light that fire all day long. It's not going to light with damp wood. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to craft a sharpened stick for cooking. The high probability of this server is you're not always going to have the comfort of a stove to do that on. And I can just equip this to my back and save slot. We're going to go hit that little radio tower and see if there's anything useful there. Sheet metal and light bulbs. I'll take the light bulbs. I can use the paper later for a fire. This sheet metal? Ooh, what's that I see? Now, normally I wouldn't suggest climbing a tower, specifically when you don't know when the restart is. That is certain death. But this motorcycle helmet will provide a lot of warmth, and, you know, it's kind of fox-like. I think we'll go with it. And as I was saying about that sheet metal, I removed it from its spawn point to recycle the loot. Now, as I slip down into the Three Valleys, we're going to do a little foraging for some fruit, some mushrooms. When we get down there, maybe a little hunting, and definitely a fire. The rain is close. I'll even pick up the undesirable rotten fruit in the event of. When your nutrition and hydration drop, you're susceptible to disease and illness. So if you're already sick from starvation, why not? It'll give you the energy you need to push on and find medication to cure yourself. Not much here. Let's push down to the cabins. Maybe we'll find some meat and some mushrooms. Oh, looky, looky. Let's cook. 2 chicken breasts and some bone to craft a knife. Let's get it. You notice how fast my health is dropping? In conjunction with my hunger and hypothermia setting in, I need to right these wrongs quickly. Well, shit. A scoped blaze, 308 Winchester. Doesn't really say hardcore, but it's a score. I can use those pants for rags, but right now I need to light a fire. There's no stove in this house. Let's move this to the shed. Well, luck be a lady tonight. A medium 10. As a freshie, this is a gold mine find. But I have more pressing things on my mind, like getting this fire going, getting this chicken cooked, and getting my stats up. Even though I need this chicken desperately, I need more wood to get the job done. I'm gonna have to make that happen. And take notice of the lack of smoke coming out of my shed. This is one of the best daytime fireplaces. It conceals your smoke from prying eyes, but at night, the seams of the building do bleed a little bit of light, so take care. And look at that. I got this all underway before the rain got me wet. Now I'm going to resist the urge in eating this right away. I'm going to put it in my pants to increase my temperature, and I'm going to cook the other piece while the fire's hot. Now, with the second piece cooked, I'm free to eat. With my stats on the mend and a fire still going, I'm going to go have a look around. I'm hearing a stag in the mountains. Sure wish I could find some 308 for this blaze. But I'll take that mushroom. Hey now. As I excessively mash at my controller, take notice when I get hit. Watch how fast my health drains. If you're fighting extreme hypothermia and your health is already decreasing, getting hit is very problematic. It compounds very quickly. Oh look, another mushroom. And yet another. And there'll be more after I leave. Mushrooms will thrive in dark, moist areas and where there has been disruption to the ground. Exactly what I'm doing right now. Now that's a roaring fire. Now I'm going to step back again and show you. Look, where's the smoke? Very little, if none. This is how you want to do it. But remember, sheds are high traffic areas, so try not to do this in a town. Do it on the outskirts, like that. Looking over the server's kill feed, I see my team's having a rough go. I think I'm going to rub it in their face a little bit and just drop off the spoils to my intensive labor. There, we'll just send them this screenshot. As I cook up the rest of these mushrooms, I contemplate what my next move is. I think my best bet is to head northwest. We can skirt along the countryside, checking deer stands, hunting towers, military checkpoints, and maybe loot a town or two. And I definitely need to address my clothing, my attire. I'm not dressed and fit for the countryside, not yet. But I do need to get what I do have dry. And dropping them by the fire is the quickest way to get it done. And as counterproductive as it may seem, there's no sign of this rain letting up anytime soon, so I'm going to hop from building to building to see what I can find. And what I find is another trove of mushrooms and a generator. I'll eat this one raw right now. It's going to bump my hydration and my nutrition. Even this damaged mushroom is not too far gone. It still provides value. And I'll just drop this generator outside. I reassess my inventory and I get rid of my flashlight. It's not essential at the moment, and that dried mushroom, well, it can go a long way when needed. BK18. I'll swap that out for the sharpening stick. I can get that anywhere. Oh, but I will take that cooked mushroom off it. And that steak knife as well. My sickle's almost gone. And I'll have to craft a knife from those bones. And my hand wrappings, well, they look like I've been handling cat shit. Which I have. So, we're going to mend those up. Might as well craft these up too. They'll come in very handy. And yes, I know, I did forget the jogging pants. And no, I didn't go back for them. Sorry. Damn shame I don't have room for these. I already know where I am and which way I need to go, but I'll never say no to a compass. I'm going to want to loot that little town. We're going to set up the tent, and we're we're going to offload some inventory and make room. Now, thanks to this blaze, we're just going to have a little poke around town, see if nobody's beating you to it. I see infected walking around. I think we're good. Ooh, and a red pine snack for the walk-in. Ooh, an IJ7, work boots, and a blue ski mask. Yeah, I'll take that frying pan too. I can hold my food to keep it safe. And I'm going to take this ski mask, make more rags, and we're going to take care of my shirt. There, the improvised torso wrap. Not the best solution, but it's the solution for now. Perfect. That is the final essential component I would need to survive off the land. And while I'm at it, I might as well get more rags. It's time I seriously think about getting another fire going. Nice, nice. 308 rounds for the blaze. That burlap's going to come in handy. With a few more rags, I can craft rope, and then a courier bag, I can add sticks for an improvised backpack. I'm overstocked, but I'm not going to pass up a free meal. I'm going to eat this on the spot. Time to craft more rag. I need 2 stacks of 6 to make rope to craft this courier bag and then the improvised backpack. But to carry this rag, I'm going to have to eat some of my inventory. Well, it looks like I've run out of time for this session, so I'm going to run over to the neighboring house and log. When I'm back, I'll deal with this hypothermia.